Good evening, night of wherever you're time traveling, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. How are we doing? A lot of stuff been happening. I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes work and stuff like that. So if you guys haven't seen a video in a while, that's why. I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes work. Had a paranormal investigation that we were gonna do. That whiffed because all my stuff got deleted, and it was like none of my stuff got recorded. So, but that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is why what I have been up to the last couple of months. What's been going on the last couple of months. A lot of you guys know, if you guys follow my Twitch channel and are on my Twitch channel, I've explained what's been going on, everything like that. But I see a therapist and told me that I don't really have to upload it to YouTube, but like make a video. And I made one, and it's privated right now on my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna upload it. I'm gonna probably upload this one instead because there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about and get off my chest. Hopefully by the end of this, I can feel a little bit better. Don't know. I really don't know. Where to start off? You know what? Screw it. Let's just start at the beginning of this year. To recap, at the beginning of this year, 2020 was a beginning of this year. 2020 was something else. Before the whole coronavirus, COVID started and everything like that. If you guys remember, I was living in my apartment. Yes, I had an apartment. Then, I tripped, stumbled, and fell, and I got evicted from that apartment. I moved into with my parents and everything like that, and living with my parents for a bit. And as I'm trying to get back on my feet, and at that moment in time, I'm like, this much what rock bottom feels like, being evicted and everything like that. This hurts. This hurts. Oh boy, I was wrong. I was so wrong. Because 2020 had so much more heartache and painfulness down the road. So, I got to, my parents let me stay with them and everything like that so I can get back on my feet. I had a lot of stuff in line set up, a lot of stuff happened. I moved to Kentucky. That was an ordeal. Um, Very much of an ordeal. Yeah, that was something else. Probably was not the best decision on my end at all. Moving to Kentucky. It hurt. It really did. A lot of stuff that happened in that move. A lot of stuff that happened during that move and everything like that was a lot of stuff happened that when I was down there just was not cool, was not good, was not at all. And at the long run of it, I was only down there for I want to say 2.5 months until I moved back home. Um, and moved back home, and I think some of you guys know what it's like to start all over, like start all over again. And like I had to start all over, like I really did. I moved back home. When I got back into Wisconsin, I crashed at my parents' place for that night. I got to see everyone, got to see my grandma, and that was a Thursday. that Thursday, I was like, all right, I gotta head up to Madison, gotta get back on my feet, gotta hit the ground running again. And literally, I was sitting on job applications and looking for a place to stay. I had got a shout out my two friends, Sasha and Isaac, for letting me crash with them for a month and a week. I think it was a month or a week or something like that. Thank you. They let me crash with them. They didn't have to, but they did, and it got me to be able to get back on my feet and everything like that again. Um, got on my feet. Well, kind of got like I was putting places so I can get back on my feet. Hit the ground running. Sending out job applications. Getting a lot of looking at places to stay and everything like that. And I found a couple, and all of them worked out. Like I got a job within like that. And a couple weeks later, I got a place like that, and that's just I'm in my room right now. I have my new place, and I got and I got a new job. So I'm gonna do so that. So first I started out with some of the bad stuff. Let's sprinkle in a little bit of the good stuff. The good stuff there about me getting a job and living in my new place and everything like that. And restarting the Twitch channel and YouTube channel. That's great. Now here comes you know they it is said to hug your loved ones. Don't take every day for granted with them. You know, you just never know when it's the last day you'll see them again. You know, it's one of those things where you see them one day and the next day they're just gone. Tomorrow marks 2 months of my grandma passing. My grandma that I mentioned that I got to see on that Thursday when I came back to Wisconsin. 2 weeks later after that, she passed away. And you know, at the end of the day, if you were you, at the end of the day, my grandma just wanted to make sure that we were okay. She loved us, wanted to make sure that we were safe. My grandma, so the day that my mom picked up my grandma to bring her over to my parents' house, um, my mom said, Corn's back. And my grandma was like, why? My mom was like, I don't know, but he's back. I got to see my grandma, I got to say hi to her and everything like that. And then I left. And when I left, my mom told me that my grandma said she's happy to see that I am back and safe. And I need to stay in Wisconsin. So she's happy she was happy that I was back and knew that I was safe. Knew that I was safe in Wisconsin, not out of state, and everything like that. I didn't get to hug her or anything like that because, just coming back from fucking Kentucky, I had to be in fucking quarantine, and so I couldn't hug her or anything like that. That was my last time seeing Nana. And thinking about it, it still hurts. It really does. And, you know, I think the only, only a couple people know, well, actually only like three people know how hard that hit me. Um, Knowing the fact that my grandma passed and all the other stuff that happened leading up to it, I would say I hit my rock bottom. Like, I hit it hard. Emotionally and physically, I was just tired. I was done. A lot of, you know, if a lot of people are gonna be, or like, it's gonna be okay, you can make it through it and all that stuff. And it was like, all right, cool, yeah, I guess. It didn't. I mean, I didn't want it. Like, that's like, I don't. I didn't believe it. Um, I was there, going through life. You know, had a new job, getting a new place, starting up my Twitch channel again, having you guys, you amazingly lovely time travelers, with a warm, open arms and a welcome, got added to a Twitch team and everything like that, and back into a wonderful, kind, loving community. And I just didn't, and like, I'm like, yeah, that's happening. But the bad outshined the good for me. I wasn't, I came back to Twitch to help you guys and everything like that. But like deep down inside, it was helping me a bit to regain and regather myself and get back to how I was before all of before how I was in 2019, where I did my own thing. I streamed for you guys. I did YouTube for you guys. No one stopped me. It wasn't until the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2020 where a lot of people, like a lot of it, a lot of that stuff, like a lot of things got in my way, and like I lost sight, and I'm not blaming anyone for it. It's my fault that I let it happen. Um, you know, a lot of people, a lot of, I feel like it's a lot of guys. No, sorry, not a lot of guys. A lot of people say, tell you say it gets better or anything like that. But not a like I understand it gets better, but the answer was I wanted to know when. You know, was it really true? Was it really worth me just waiting it out? Was it really worth me waiting it out? And if I heard, if I heard the answer yes, it's worth waiting out, I kind of just shrug it off, But having the family and friends that I have, I was slowly able to crawl out of that darkness, of that hole that I was in, that I kind of got kicked into by life. And I slowly started crawling out. thanks to MK, Ninja, Sasha, Isaac, big, huge, huge thank you to Allison, my mom and my dad, my sisters. You know, they all of them just reached down, grabbed me, and pulled me out. I was I was struggling to actually see the light, see all this stuff and everything like that. It wasn't until a month after my grandma passed where I started to understand that thinking like this is not okay. Not okay, but like thinking like this, I need to think about it in a different way. Um, I need to think about it in a different way. I need to be strong. Life is going to knock us down. Life is going to keep us there. Keep us knocked down. And that's what I wanted. That's what it was. I just stayed knocked down. I let life put a big old foot on my chest. I make I make jokes and say I'm built different, and I do all this, I do all that because I'm built different and all that stuff. But I knew I wasn't. I couldn't hide the fact that the depression that I have, the anxiety that I have, just clouded over me and brought me down. It just grabbed me and brought me down. And I wasn't built different for that. There was no built that you're not built different enough to handle that stuff. Definitely not for the first time, and the first time you actually understanding and having to deal with a death in the family. And that was me. I wasn't built different enough for that. So, I just decided life had a big old feet on my chest and just hold me down. Cause it was there. It just holding me down. It wasn't truly the time I didn't okay. I'm gonna it wasn't I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of the right way to say this. It wasn't until I remember the quote from Rocky when he was talking to his son. It wasn't until then I knew I needed to drop kick life in the fucking face and take back my life. If you guys don't know the quote, he is talking to his son, and he's like, and he starts out saying, I don't need to tell you this, but life isn't sunshine and rainbows. Life is gonna knock you down, and it's gonna keep you there if you let it. Nobody hit hard as life. But it doesn't matter how hard you can hit. It's matter how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That is how winning is done. That is how you keep on going. That is how you can be built different. If you just yes, it's gonna fucking suck getting throat punched, kicked, hit, pushed down by life. It's gonna fucking suck. But we all know we have all experienced something about it. And I'm not saying it's easy to get over. Like, I'm still dealing with it. Like, today, I had, like, my anxiety and depression are through the roof right now. Today. Like, it's awful. But if you told me this 2 months ago, I wouldn't believe you. I would have been like, all right, whatever, cool. You know? But the fact that if you can just keep going and keep fighting, there's always something good to be fighting for. Always. I'm I'm fighting for my family. I'm fighting for my Twitch channel. I'm fighting for my YouTube channel. I'm fighting for my friends. And yes, that probably sounds like a fucking cliche anime thing to say, but I'm fucking fighting for my friends. Because I'm here, I want to be here to help my friends out. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. And I lost sight of that at the end of 2019 to the beginning of this year. This is already a 21-minute video. I was not planning on making it this fucking long. But, guys, just know that what you are going through, no one understands it as much as you understand it. But life will keep you there if you let it. I'm going to reiterate. It doesn't matter how hard you can hit. It's matter how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, guys. That is how you keep going in life. That is how you become built different. You know, one of my favorite songs is called Rise. You won't just survive. And the beginning part of the song is like, I won't just survive. You will see me thrive. I will write my story. I'm becoming the archetype. It's you showing yourself off. It's you showing yourself being that built different that you want to be. It's you rising to that built different occasion that you need to rise to. And yes, struggles are going to happen. A lot stronger and a lot difficult, more struggles is going to happen. But that's is why you are going to be built different. Be built different. Okay? I think one of the awesomest, one of my other favorite songs by Avenged Sevenfold is Unbound. And, basically, this ride, this ride that takes me through life keeps me in the darkness, takes me through the darkness, but emerges into light. Just know at the end, and I know sometimes you guys don't want to fucking hear this, because I didn't want to fucking hear it, but at the end of the road, you will emerge into light. You'll become built different and everything like that. Yeah, you're gonna still deal with anxiety and depression and everything like that. I'm still dealing with anxiety and depression. I make jokes that I sit in my fucking corner. I sit in my fucking corner, sitting there with And I can just imagine myself with a blanket over my head, lights off, in my fucking corner, where no one can touch me. Like, I'm in my corner, and I can soak in my depression as long as I fucking want to. And then if I feel like coming out of my corner, I'll come out of my corner. But that's the thing. You're old. Like, depression is going to be a thing. Anxiety is going to be a thing in the long run, guys. Just know that we are here for you. You may not want to hear that, but it's what we gotta do. We gotta keep on moving. We gotta be built different, okay? Gotta be built different. And hang in there. And some days are gonna be rough. Some days your anxiety and depression is gonna keep you down. Other days you're going to feel like, screw you, depression. Screw you, anxiety. I have the upper hand on you. Go suck a naughty thing. Yeah, but anyways, guys, I've rambled on long enough. But this is something I had to get off my chest. I love you guys. You guys are amazing, wonderful people. Awesome. Awesome.